Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About. So, in this Let's Talk About, we are going to talk about my tragic backstory on my nutsack. Yes, you heard that right. My nut sack. So, this all took place about 3 years ago, whenever I was back in Arkansas before I moved to California. It was like about maybe 6 months before we moved out to California. So we knew that we were moving sometime soon, so we started inviting friends over. So everybody had already left except for two girls, and so me and my brother, we walked them, we walked them part of the way home, and so whenever we walked them home, oh crap, my battery level is getting low. Well, yeah, we walked them home, and we already dropped them off. We're on our way back, and then we saw something in our front yard, and we hadn't seen it before. We were curious, as the kids we were, really curious about everything. So, what we got curious about was something called a cherry picker. If you don't know what a cherry picker looks like, I will leave a link to it, a picture of it, in the description. If you do know, then no need to click on the link. And a cherry picker is also known as an engine hoist, so it pulls the engine out of a car or truck or anything. So, yeah, we were messing around. My brother was like, yeah, get on it, and I'll hoist you up. So, he hoisted me up really high on that thing. And, whenever he went to let me down, he let me down a little bit too fast. So, yeah, shit. But yeah, he let me down really fast, and I started sliding off the end. So, whenever I slid off the end, there's a bolt at the very end. So, what happened was, I was wearing boxers and some basketball shorts. So the bolt, it like ripped straight through my nuts. So, I was standing there. I thought it was just like maybe like a little scrape to the inside of my leg, but no, I just ripped my nut sack open. And at first, I was like, it's not that bad. So I just like touched them to make sure that they're alright. They weren't alright. I pulled my hand out, and it was dripping blood. So I was like, oh my god, I cut something. So I reached my hand down, my pants even farther, and I grabbed my nuts and pulled them out. And I had two nuts just hanging on my hand by cords. I was really disturbed. My brother almost threw up on me. But after all the gagging and disgust, what happened was he went in and got my dad. And he started taking me to the hospital, or emergency room. So we arrived at the emergency room, and what happened was I was really calm during all of it. I was just standing there like a champ, like, yeah, I cut my nuts open at the front desk, and they're like, haha, really, what happened? So I was just standing there with a straight face, like, yep, I cut my nuts open. There's nothing to tell about it. And she started laughing again, and so I kept staring at her in the face, and she's like, oh my god, you're being serious. So it's like, yeah, do you want me to show you? She's like, no. And then she pointed me to a room and was like, go wait in there. I'll get a nurse to work on you in a second. And whenever I heard her say nurse, I got a little bit nervous. And I was like, oh wait, a nurse? That's awesome. I'll have a girl checking out me. That's great, right? So, whenever I heard, yeah, nurse, I thought of a girl immediately. But no. An old, cranky old man just walked in like, come on, pull him out. I gotta see what I'm working with. I was like, no, not gonna happen. Never. Not in a million years. And so my dad was like in the room, like not in the room. My dad was in the room, like right next to me. So
UAV now.
he just started like busting out laughing. So I turned and looked at him, and I was like, "What the hell are you laughing about? Would you be laughing in my situation? No, you wouldn't. Now shut up." Because me and my dad have that like kind of relationship where we can be like semi-tough on each other. Yeah, we respect each other, and we have a lot of fun, like cussing each other out. It's like a love, but hate love. But I don't hate him. I love him. But God, that sounds so gay. But that's not the point. The point is, I had an old man working on my nuts for about maybe an hour to two. Towards the end, the anesthetics were wearing off, and I was feeling every little touch and every little feel. So, yeah. But the good thing about it all was there was a female nurse standing right next to him that was holding my hand. So, I guess that's the good part about it all. I had a hot chick holding my hand while I had my nuts being worked on. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The entire way to the hospital, my dad was like leaning back in his seat, looking at me like, "Man, that was a real nutbuster." Oh, that took balls, didn't it? So, it was like an embarrassing trip there. But I kind of like stopped caring about it a while, like into it. And I didn't mind like everyone like looking at it. Which I guess is really kind of weird to say, showing your thing to about like 3 different people in a room with your parents just watching. So yeah, that's the end of my story, which is like perfect on time with the end of the game. I have 2 more emergency room stories, but neither of them are as graphically detailed or anything like that. So if you'd like to hear my other 2 stories to the ER, emergency room, just like put in the comments. And Jimmy, I swear to God, if you start making jokes at school, oh, I'm gonna beat your ass. If you don't know who Jimmy is, he's also Skyrim is Legend. No, Jimmy Skyrim is Legend. That's his gamertag. Not my gamertag, fucking YouTube name. His gamertag is Skyrim is Legend on Xbox 360 if you want to add him. I'll probably like leave it in the description. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. And like, subscribe, comment for more, and yeah. I say "and yeah" a lot towards the end. I'm like, yeah, and yeah, and yeah. So, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time. I've just about given up on doing all the Dying Light videos. Because I stopped getting as many likes on them and comments. And for some reason, Mr. Anonymous, he stopped commenting on my videos as much. Which, I guess that's a little bit depressing. I guess he kind of got tired of my content. I don't even know if he's been watching at all. But if you have been, thank you for still watching. It really means a lot to me. And there for a while, I jumped from 105 to 145 in just like 12 hours. I was really amazed by that, but then as soon as that happened, they started dropping like flies. Like, I'm all the way back down to 31, I think. But I'm still grateful that you all still started like subscribing to my channel. So yeah. Also, before I leave, I want to do a shout out for somebody. I'm so screwed. Yes, I am. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna get one more kill before I go, because I don't like yous ending with me dying. Alright, as soon as I die, that's whenever I'll end it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, since I don't really have much to say right now, I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit. Alright, so that way's a no-no. He's waiting for me. Maybe I can, like, cut through the building and then, like, cut him off right here. Fuck. Damn it. So, oh my god. I'm so sorry about that. Didn't mean to cough straight into the mic. So, yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, so see you all later.